I'm Yuri.
I'm Jacob.
And G are going for a drive. The 2025 Mercedes Electric G Wagon.
G580 without launch control.
Oh, launched so hard there we thought we were in trouble.
We don't need help, Mercedes.
Horsepower and torque.
579 horsepower, 859 pound-feet of torque from a 116 kilowatt-hour battery with 4 electric motors and 4 transmissions.
Which means we have a cool gimmick. Let's explore that gimmick first thing. G-turns.
G-turns.
So we can spin around in 2 circles each direction if you're in your rock mode and in your low range gearbox, thanks to those 4 transmissions.
And it's very fun to use. Works really well on loose surfaces, which is the intention of the feature.
Yes, the whole point is you go down a trail, instead of turning around when you hit that tree by doing a 7-point turn, you just spin around. So we tried that out on gravel. It worked great. We tried that out on a wet road, which I brought water bottles for because we're trying to be nice to this car, and it worked great. We tried it out on dry because at the event the engineer said, technically it won't hurt the car, it'll just hurt the tires. You can always get new tires, and it makes a lot of noise and smokes and shifts a lot.
Not ideal in dry pavement surfaces.
And then my fantasy, the thing that I want to happen in real life while I drive this car. I want to be at a light. I want some guy in a car behind me to honk. I want to spin around in a 180, flip the guy off, spin back around, and take off. That is my dream.
Well, Yuri, I'm only here to make your dreams come true, so let's see what that looks like. Light's not getting any greener, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. What the? Oh, can't believe you did that to me. Well, can't even get mad at that.
Now the thing is, there's other SUVs with gimmicks, like the Cadillac with its crab walk and the Maybach with its bounce mode.
Yep.
Even though Maybach is this company and that's gas, whatever. I use the Escalade crab walk constantly. There's a lot of prep to do it.
Oh yeah.
You can't just do it anywhere. You might have to wait for rainy days.
It's not as easy. You got to be in the right mode, rock, low range, G-turn. The parameters have to be kind of perfect.
But way more impressive than the Escalade IQ when you pull it off. I showed my neighbor, I was wetting the road and he's like, what the heck are you doing? I'm like, just watch. And he's like, all right, that was worth it.
Yeah. What's this guy gonna do? A burnout in his rear-wheel drive G-Wagon? No.
And the next cool part about this is that it has G-Aura.
Yeah, so that is the sound that it emits.
From the outside.
It's like a hum. I like it, actually.
I'm not annoyed by it, but every time I put my kid in here, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm rich. I forgot I'm rich. I didn't buy this car. I'm just saying that's the feeling you get from it.
Yeah.
And then while you're actually ripping it, if you're in sport mode, which we were, if you floor it, you have G-Roar. Ready?
Yes. That's good.
Sounds a little V8-ish.
Ish. Futuristic spaceship V8. I approve.
That is, and you can turn that off.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can turn the G-Aura off. I don't know if it's all connected. But either way, not mad at it. Not mad at it one bit.
And the best part that you can customize things in here is that we have kind of the old Mercedes infotainment system, and that all works flawlessly. This is like our favorite generation of Mercedes infotainment.
This is like the perfect sweet spot.
It is.
Now on to daily driving it. I really enjoy daily driving electric cars because I got to drive my kid to daycare, drive back, I'm going slow, I'm going chill, and I like to use regen braking.
And you don't have to warm up the car or anything like that.
That too. I let off the throttle pedal, I almost said gas, and I'm on strong recuperation and I slow down nicely, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to come to a complete stop. This is not a come to a complete stop kind of car.
Even in the strongest mode.
Even in the strongest mode. See, we're
okay.
still rolling. You can't time that for a light. We have maximum, we have strong, normal, and then we have no recuperation, then intelligent. Strong is perfect for me.
I love having no recuperation because then on a regular road where I'm just coasting, like, you know, like an 80, 90
If you don't
road,
want to feel like you're driving an electric car at all.
yeah, but like an 80, 90 road, you don't want to be like, ugh, if I just like barely let off.
Yeah. And unlike the Rivian, which had no option to do no recuperation mode, this has it. This is probably the best designed car ever, and for daily driving and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, as an EV version of a gas car, they absolutely nailed this. Like when we drove this at the launch in Germany, we were like, you guys killed this. Like when we talked to all the engineers, we're like, this is the best thing you guys have ever made from any EQ product.
And I really wanted to test it out on my daily drive, and it delivered. And you know, I pulled out of my driveway, put in my Google Maps through Apple CarPlay, and it's like, actually, turn right. So then I did 1.5 to turn the other way.
And when I said Germany, I think I meant France, sorry.
And then a few more daily driving things. Tons of back seat room, especially for my kid in her child seat. And my favorite part, she can't reach the window switch.
That is really good.
Yeah,
That's really good.
I don't want to deal with any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think she could open or close this door if her life depended on it.
And if you're driving me around, I fit back there as well.
My favorite part about this newer generation, because this is the new generation, is that we have proximity locks on the front and back. So I don't have to get the key fob out anymore and click unlock. I can just put my hand there and
yeah, the sounds are perfect.
But I've noticed that like the trunk won't unlock just by walking up to it. You need to like do the sides and then to get to the trunk with the swing out door. All right, I actually think if you, there, you can get the trunk to work keyless. And back to that daily driving with the CarPlay. Oh my God, touch screen. We got the trackpad. We got hard buttons. We got hard button climate. Everything about using this was easy.
Yeah, like existing G Wagon owners, like James Pumphrey, shout out, he would absolutely love this.
The only daily driving thing I don't like about this.
What's that?
I'm worried about theft in Toronto. People rob people for G Wagons. They might mistake this for a gas G Wagon because it looks so much like a gas G Wagon, so I had to park it at the very back behind my 5 other cars to block it in, which means I couldn't plug it in at night in my current, not a rich person setup. Because rich people will, you know, they'll have a garage.
Yes, they would. I mean, you have a garage, it's just full of crap.
Snow blowers and stuff, yeah. I don't even think this could fit in there as it is. It's too tall.
Really?
I got
it's
like
not that tall.
I got normal people house, you know what I mean?
No, I know, but like, it's just a standard garage
my
door.
garage, like bows, like
oh, yeah.
my rafters aren't the strong. There's a, you know, Jacob, when you daily drive, what music do you listen to?
Rap.
How do you listen to it?
Usually through CarPlay.
Through what app?
Spotify.
This sound system, perfect.
Hell
it
yeah.
is so good, so loud, so clear. I love this.
It's got to be the Burmese. Yeah, it's Burmeister.
And it's like the Burmeister. It's good. It's good. All right, your turn to drive. I want you to do some handling through Cliche Corner because this is heavy, but it's also pretty fast.
Okay.
But it's also very heavy.
It is heavy. I can feel that.
Literally as heavy as they could possibly build and still have it legally on the road in Europe.
Or as light as they could possibly build and still have it on the road.
Massage.
Oh yeah.
Driver.
Let's go.
Passenger. Heated, cooled, controls on the door. It's got the old buttons. We got presets, 360 cameras, off-road cockpits.
We're about to hear the doors lock, Yuri. It's almost like this launches so hard every single time that it thinks we're like gonna hit something.
I think the parking sensors get confused.
Yeah.
Try one more time with the parking sensors.
Off.
Okay, parking mode.
Can't believe it's doing
Sensors
that. Okay,
off.
ready? Yeah, it rips.
And like when we previously launched it, once you launch, it like sticks to 80 for a while and then gives you 100. I would love to try a neutral drop, but I do not want to break this car.
Yeah. Okay, so driving, tons of power. You're not gonna be like, oh man, there's not enough power for this thing. No, it's like, it's literally perfect. And that sound, I really like it. Like, it's convincing enough that I'm like, yeah, whatever, no G63. I would still love a G63. We did jump a G63 in France.
Going like 100. That's the most capable car, SUV, and it's like a rally car. That was epic.
It was insane, the things that we did with that vehicle. But this one, also very capable. I think it can go in even deeper water than the G63 as well. It's got that crazy underbody skid plate that weighs like 127 pounds or something like that. Okay, Cliche Corner, because now that we're here, we're not in France. That bump, oh yeah, it soaks it up. There's no like harshness to that. We're still driving a box, and it rips. Yeah, there's obviously understeer. There's lots of body roll, but the power just pulls you through.
You can tame it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is great. This is super fun to drive. Steering wheel feels normal, feels like a normal G-Wagon, like nothing crazy. Like, this is great. Going over cliche corner bump, great.
Yeah, I mean, it is a heavy car. You felt it there. It's not air suspension, but it is adjustable dampers.
Yeah. And one other G feature that you didn't talk about, because you only talk about G turn, is this button to the left is G steering, which will make you kind of skid left and right, which we tried on an off-road course, which was super fun to do. That
is a cool feature that I don't think anyone's going to off-road this, but it's got to be capable, which it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Back to the interior a little bit. These materials and everything. This is the Edition 1. We got the blue in the carbon fiber, blue stitching.
I love the inlaid blue carbon fiber. It's sick.
Yep, everything about this interior is awesome. Not much more to cover about that because we love it. It's got the old MBUX. Everything about this is perfect Mercedes in both of our opinions. Visors and cup holders. That's what we got to cover. 3, 2, 1.
Fail.
Whatever. I'll let it slide. Supercar.
No.
Cup holders work great. Heated and cooled and wireless charger. Love it.
Yeah.
And this does have Hey Mercedes, which works really well, and it's not ultra intrusive like the newer Mercedes.
Disagree. It intruded on us on launch.
It responded to the word Mercedes. It responded to the word Mercedes, where the newer Mercedes just responds to your thinking and talking without a prompt. The outside, that's the last thing we haven't talked about yet. Can you even tell that it is an electric G Wagon?
The only thing is the blue line. Other than that,
that blue line is like 2 millimeters tall.
Yeah.
You need to be really looking for it. There is a small EQ badge, but it is barely noticeable. Now we do not have that black grille that we did on the blue one that we drove in France.
Yeah, that's right. And this is even more convincingly looking like a gas car.
I could not for the life of me find a way to spec that in Canada or North America anywhere. So please let me know. I will probably let you know by this point how to do that. I actually think this kind of looks better
than the blacked out one?
Yeah, like as much as I like the electric thing, I kind of like that it blends in, but I also know you can get night packages, which this has some of it, but you can also get a night package that makes like the fenders black. With yellow paint, that looks like a 70s off-roader, especially if you add the black grille to it.
Very old school.
This has black wheels. I hate black wheels, and I hate to admit that they work perfectly on this.
They do. I also don't like it, but like silver with this paint wouldn't really work that well, I don't think.
And you'll notice at the back, we don't have a spare tire.
No, I did notice that, Yuri.
We got that cool little compartment that matches perfectly for the electric charger. Absolutely love it. And hey, if you're looking for tires for yourself, go to continentaltire.com/TheStraightPipes, click the link below, put in the information of your car, and it'll spit you out with a couple options for your vehicle.
I just checked my watch. Now is a good time to be switching over to your summer tires, everyone.
And check out the Total Confidence plan. You get so many cool features that you wouldn't with other tire manufacturers. So we still have the big hood.
Yep.
But this one is slightly bulgier because it's the electric one. Remember we talked about that in France?
Yep.
If you pop the hood, what's there?
A bunch of, actually a cover and then a bunch of cables and stuff.
Yes, and there are some places for fluid. Even though this is an electric cars still need fluids.
That's right. So hit the link on the screen to see what your vehicle needs from TotalEnergies.
Always follow your manufacturer's recommended guidelines. You know what my cars all need?
What?
Synthetic 5W30.
Ah,
because they're all those kind of cars.
Yeah. I see. I've opted to go for 5W40 in a lot of my vehicles for better heat protection because I abuse certain vehicles. They're all modified.
My 350Z has an oil cooler.
Yeah, so does mine. My
C5,
my C5 Corvette drift car.
Oh, sick. From the side view though, door handles. Remember I said it was proximity touch?
Yeah.
The back is also proximity touch.
Ballin'.
How sweet is that? But no rear peasant shades.
I mean,
don't need it, don't expect it.
G-Wagon, I honestly don't expect it.
The very back.
The trunk. It has a name.
Normal G-Wagon.
Yeah, tons of space back there, yeah.
No exhaust tips, we know that.
Yeah.
And then we should mention that the front A-pillars were redesigned and a little wing to make it quieter so you could really have a conversation while driving fast. And this thing is absolutely quiet, especially in this electric mode while driving around.
Oh yeah, it's a joy to drive this thing. Like daily driving this, I would love to daily drive one of these things.
And I think that's why, as blasphemous as it is, I would pick the electric G-Wagon, the G580, over the G63 as a daily?
Whoa, Yuri, I'm gonna say no, but you can go to tsp.truecar.com, get yourself a G63 or one of these bad boys. I would go with the G63 personally.
Let's get to the price.
Well, this one starts at $206,000
Canadian.
and this one, edition 1, is optioned out to $247,200.
Rich people stuff.
$250,000.
Appropriately priced for what this is.
Do you think these will hold value?
I think they will hold some sort of value. What I'm curious is there going to be like a contract when you buy the electric ones where the dealerships have first right to buy it back? If there's many loopholes you have to follow as a normal gas G-Wagon?
I don't think so.
Do you think more people would be impressed that you had a G63 and you could launch super hard and you have a loud exhaust with side pipes? Or do you think that once in a while where it's wet or you're on a gravel road, if I spin my electric G-Wagon around, people will be more impressed at that?
My friends, G63.
You don't think your friends would be more like, yo, about a spin? Mark, come on.
Once.
Corey from Sudbury?
Do it once.
But that's all it takes, right?
Yeah, but then you can just hear this exhaust and just do it, like rattle off these like 0 to 60s in no time on the G63 and hear it too.
Let us know, G63 or G580, the electric G-Wagon, which one would you take if you had imaginary unlimited money? Because we don't.
No, but to be fair, one of my favorite electric cars, 100%.
Because they did everything right.
Because it's like a gas car.
It is a normal car that's a electric car.
Yeah.
And they didn't make anything gassy about it.
And they didn't let the rest of the EQ team blob this thing out.
I think more teams at different manufacturers need to be like the G-Wagon team where they can put their foot down, do whatever they want. Because that was actually my favorite team of people anywhere. Except the M5
The Corvette team is the best.
The
in my
M5 team was
opinion.
pretty cool too.
Yeah.
M5 team, G-Wagon team,
Corvette team.
and Corvette team.
Yeah, you guys are the best.
I mean, M5 team is like pretty wild when it comes to
Dude,
like
everyone was
stuff.
sick.
I know. But
I
the
love those
stories
engineers.
the stories they told us.
Yeah.